Namaste everyone. This is an intermediate advanced Hatha class, which means the poses are challenging and instructions might not be as detailed as the beginner's class. Ailment-free body is important to attend this class as well, which means you cannot attend this class with back issues, knee issues, and so on. So the next question is, how do you know you are ready to move to the intermediate practice? And the very simple answer is you should be able to hold poses like plank or Parshvakonasana for at least 2 minutes without getting tired, without getting out of breath. And if you're asking what is Parshvakonasana, you have your answer there. Okay, so are we ready? You might want to grab 2 blocks and a strap. Keep it somewhere around you. We will use it later. So we are sitting straight in any seated comfortable posture, keeping eyes closed, and let's straighten up the spine. Coming into a nice, steady, still position. Take a look at your facial muscles, relaxing the face. Feeling the spine is straight. Now let's just focus on the breath for a few seconds, drawing all the attention on the breath. Continue focusing and now start to deepen the breath. So inhale through nose and open mouth, make a slower exhalation. Take a deep inhale through nose, mouth open, slower exhalation. Inhale deeply, opening mouth, slow exhalation. We are starting the class with Nadi Shodhana Pranayama. So take right hand, fold first to finger, closing right nostril with the thumb. And now from left side, take a deep inhale. Closing left, right side, slow exhalation. Inhale, right side. Fill up the lungs fully. Close right. Left side exhaling. That's one round. We'll continue. Inhale, left nostril. Close left. Right side, slow exhale. Inhale, right. Try expanding chest. Close right. Left side exhaling. Third round. Inhale, left. Right side, slow exhalation. Inhale, right nostril. Take your time to breathe. Left side exhaling. Fourth round. Inhale, left. Right side, slower exhalation. Inhaling, right. Closing right. Left side exhale. Okay, one more time. Take a deep inhale. Close left, right, slow exhale. Inhale, right, fill up the lungs. Left side exhaling. Drop hands on the knees and just focus on the breathing. Check if there is any change on the breath. We will practice one round of Om chanting, joining palms. Take a deep inhale. Feel the vibrations. And let's gently open the eyes. We prepare for Parivritta Janushirshasana. So bend your right knee, open up left leg, heel and hip almost in one straight line. Left hand on the floor, and let's stretch right arm over your head. We want to also create a rotation on the spine, so work on turning the chest upward as we are leaning to the left foot. And let's keep the eyes closed, so we are discarding one of the senses. It'll help you to focus better. So start with focusing on the right side of the body, feeling the stretch on the right side. Feel that opening on the lower back, on the spine. Use exhale to go deeper into the side stretch. Next exhale, come back center. Take one deep inhale here. And we are switching on the other side. Left knee bend, right heel, hip almost in one straight line. We are stretching, left arm up and over. Do your best to keep the chest lifted. So make sure your chest is not sinking down. You can look down if that makes you feel better. And let's keep the eyes closed. We focus on the left side stretch. Deepening the inhale into the side stretch. Longer exhale as we lean, going closer to the right foot. Giving the full attention on the shape we are creating right now. Relaxing the breath. We'll take one more deep inhale. With the next exhalation, we come back center. Slowly straighten up and take a little pause here. One deep inhale, full exhalation. Coming on all four for Shashanka Bhujangasana. So push hips back, look forward, create a length on the spine. And we want to come forward, create a rounding on the back. Rounding, push the navel in, go down all the way, keep legs tight, and now raise the chest up. Raising chin, so we are opening the throat. Push hips back, round the back again, and come back to child's pose. Coming forward, rounding, and going down, raising the chest up. Elbows softly bent. Exhale, back to knee, rounding back, hips on the heel. Take extra breath if you need to. Inhale, come forward, round. Go down all the way. Inhale again, raise the chest up. Legs are tight. Back on the knee, rounding, hips on the heel. And let's keep going. Eyes are closed. So again, we are focusing on the back. Feel that arch as we take Bhujangasana. Come back to knee. Take a rounding and feel your rounding. Hips on the heel. Inhale, round to come forward. going down all the way, chest up. This time we are holding Bhujangasana, so make sure the legs are tight. You can look at the nose tip or you can keep the eyes closed. Reaching up and backward, increasing the arch. Bringing feet together, bring stomach on the floor and raise right leg up to ceiling. Continue lifting chest, right leg down, left leg reaching up, keeping the knees straight. Keep breathing, lifting equally from chest and the leg. Switching, right leg up, toes pointing. Use your hands to raise the chest upward. Switch to left side. Left leg lifting, chest reaching up, and see how this feels on the back. Let's do this one more time. So right leg up, tight kneecap. Double check the chest is reaching up as well. Right leg down, left leg reaching up. And feel the effect on the lower back. Keep a watch on how you are breathing. Releasing left leg, come back to knee, take a nice rounding and go back to child's pose. Prepare for the core work and a little vinyasa. So take all four. We are taking our downward facing dog position. Raising the hips up. You can have your knees bent if you're rounding back. Otherwise, keep your knees straight. Raise right leg up to ceiling. Avoid external rotation. Check your thigh facing the floor, not to the side wall. Go forward to plank. Right knee to right shoulder. Inhale, lifting hip. Raising the right leg high. Use exhale, lean on the hand, knee moving into the armpit. Inhale, lifting, knee straight. Exhale, knee to armpit, let the weight come to the hands. Inhale, lift, push the navel in. Knee to armpit. Last one. Right leg upward. Maybe kick it a little bit more high. Exhale. Knee. Push it into the armpit. We want to hold here. Make sure you are tightening the navel. That will take care of the wrist. Keep pushing the knee upward. And let's bring right foot between the hands. For the twist, Parivritta Parsvakonasana, a little modification. So left elbow outside right knee. Keep your back knee tight. Joining palms on the center of the chest. You can continue looking down. If you feel stable, try looking up to the ceiling. If you are tired here, you can keep the back knee down. But try to have back knee off the floor so you work on thigh opening as well. And if this is easy for you, try creating a bind. So left arm under right thigh, right arm behind the back, interlock finger, or you can try holding the wrist. Use exhale to open up the chest. So your chest is almost facing the ceiling. Chin over upper shoulder, and then really feel the twist on the spine. Exhale, hands down, back to down dog. Take one deep inhale here, long exhalation. Let's switch the side. So left leg up to ceiling, check no external rotation. Exhale, knee to left shoulder. Inhale, kicking as high as you can. Exhale, lean to hand, knee to shoulder. Inhale, lifting. You should be able to feel the stretch on the left butt if you are doing it properly. Knee to shoulder. Inhale, kicking, lifting high. Exhale, knee to shoulder, pushing the navel. Let's do last one. Inhale, lift, chest close to right thigh. Exhale, knee to shoulder, and we want to stay here, pushing knee into the armpit, navel into the spine, pushing the floor with both the hands. Continue breathing. And let's step left foot between the hands. Bring your knee and hip in one straight line. Back knee tight, right elbow outside left knee. Joining palm here, and let's start to pull upper shoulder backward. That'll help you to increase the twist and open up the chest. And if you are ready, let's take a bind. You can use a strap also here if you are ready to take up the challenge, but if your hands are not reaching, just use a strap. Continue lifting the chest upward, back leg, back thigh is tight. As an option, you can drop the back knee down, but try not to. Try taking up the challenge. Next, exhale, hands down. Come back to down dog. Take one deep inhale, lengthening the spine. Slower exhalation. Feel the pressure on the face as we are holding here. Take one more breath, pushing the floor. Slow exhalation. Okay, we are dropping knees on the floor, sitting back, and catch the breath here. Okay, we will be moving close to the wall, so let's adjust the mat. This is going to be your dolphin position with a little bit of challenge and a variation. Okay, so bring your feet on the wall, toes are on the floor, and rest of the feet is touching on the wall. We want to keep hips slightly behind the knee, so don't keep it just over the knee, and then adjust elbow and shoulder in one straight line. Keep looking forward, raise hip. This is your option 1. If you are menstruating, you will stay here. And if you are ready to take up the challenge, you will shift one foot and the other foot on the wall. Create a 90-degree angle. You can stay with the knees bent or work on straightening the knee. Keep the push with your shoulders. So just imagine you are pushing the floor with the shoulder. You are going away from the floor. Keeping the navel active. And now focus on relaxing the breath. So we will always want to create a strong posture and relaxed breathing. And let's come down. We'll take a little break here. Sit back in Vajrasana, catching the breath here. Okay, ready? We are going to do this 2 more times. If you are already tired, we have just started. Welcome to Archie's Yoga. Okay, ready? This is going to be 2 more rounds. So adjust your hips slightly behind the knee. Elbow, shoulder in line. Option 1 to just raise hips and stay. Option 2, both the feet on the wall. Option 3, raise right leg up to ceiling. And if you are very comfortable, you will move right toe towards your front wall. Remember to stay where you can breathe and hold the posture. Let's move right foot to the wall, Catch the breath. You can drop the knees down if you need to. We will switch on to the other side. Okay, ready? So choose your option. You can just raise the hip or come back to the wall, left leg up to the ceiling, and maybe move left toe towards the front wall. This will give you a little bit of arch on the back. Continue pushing the floor with the shoulder. You can have your knee softly bent. Just focus on creating a split in this upside down position. Left foot to the wall and let's come down. Sit back or take a child's pose here. Relaxing the breath and just notice how this makes you feel on the shoulder, on your arms, on the back. This was also a great pose to clear up mental fog. Okay, so we are standing up, preparing for sun salutation with a little bit of variation. Keep 2 blocks ready. So we have feet together, arms up to ceiling. Take a full exhale and we go down all the way. Step right leg back, lifting chin. Exhale, left leg back. Take a nice mountain position. Dropping knees, chest and chin ashtanga. Inhale, try walking knees slightly forward. You can keep hands on the floor. If you are ready, we want to interlock fingers and raise arms up to the ceiling. So you have a little bit of more weight on the chest, on the chin, if you are lifting the arms up. You can also try lifting your toe up to the ceiling with the knees down. Use exhale to pull arm, hands down, and let's take Bhujangasana and really feel the arch here. Exhaling, back to mountain, hips to ceiling. Inhale, left foot forward, looking up to ceiling. Exhaling, right, forehead to knee. Inhale, let's take our arch, reach back. Exhaling, palms to chest. Left side, inhale, arms up, reach back. Exhaling, forward bend, close to knee. Inhale, left leg back, looking up, so creating a mild arch here. Exhale, right leg back, mountain. Ashtanga, knees, chest, chin. We are taking a pause here. You can walk knees forward a little bit, that'll help you. And if you are ready, you can try interlocking fingers, stretching arms up to the ceiling. Use exhale to pull knuckles upward. Again, if you feel like raising the toe, you can give it a try. Hands down, raising the chest up, looking to the back wall. Exhaling, mountain, hips to ceiling. Inhale, right foot forward, chin lifting. Exhaling, left foot to a full forward bend. Use inhale, arms up, reaching back, creating a nice arch, palms to chest. For the second round, you will need 2 blocks. Let's start. Inhale, arms over. Exhaling, full forward bend. Right leg back, pushing knee backward. And if you have ever attended my class, you know this is a default posture. So shift hands over left knee, interlock the finger, push hips down and lift chin, chest upward, and we are going back so much that the elbows are almost straight. Pressing the front big toe a little more extra. Reaching upward and back to increase the arch. Look forward, release hands down. Catch the breath here. We will take a side stretch here, okay? So shift left hand next to left hip and then move right arm over your head. So bicep is in line with your ear. Continue sinking your chest lower. Give a little bend to left elbow. That'll allow you to go a little more deeper into the side stretch. Exhale, hands down. Come back to mountain. Straightening the spine. And let's drop knees. We are taking a puppy position here, so fix hips over knee, stretch arm forward, sinking chest down. Option to stay there or try lifting just the knees off the floor. The weight is a little extra on the chest. This might feel difficult to breathe, but as you keep practicing, you will feel better. Knees are tight if you have lifted. Keep reaching upward with the tailbone. Dropping knees down, hands next to chest. And let's slide forward to upward facing dog. So we are shifting hips in between elbow, knees off the floor, toenails on the floor, and then reaching back. So you are balancing on your hands and the toenails. Keep knees tight, increasing the arch without dropping knee, raising the hips upward, creating a length on the spine. Bend the knee if that helps you to create a length. And let's step left foot forward, shifting hands to the left knee. Fingers interlock and let's go back, taking our arched position. Keep the front big toe active. And see if you can go a little more deeper. Push yourself deep into the arch. Exhale back to center. Catch the breath. And we are pushing hips backward. Keep lifting chest. Creating a little arch here so that we don't round. Pointing the toes towards your face. Okay, this is going to be option 1. You can just choose to stay here and work on breath. If you are ready, you will push heel forward and we are taking our full Hanumanasana. Keep your hands on the blocks if that helps you to stay a little more stable. Your shoulders should be over the hips. You can stay with the front knee softly bent. And if you have taken a full split, we want to stretch arm up. And then essentially this is a backward bend. So try moving arms backward. Long exhale, look forward. Hands down. And carefully bending the front knee. And we are shifting right foot forward. Give a little bit of shake on the legs. Raise right heel, shift right hand under. Raise left heel, left hand under the heel. And we take a full forward bend here. Elbow coming behind the knee. Tailbone reaching upward. Forehead coming closer to the knee. If you are rounding the back here, feel free to bend the knee and just work on relaxing the breath with the navel engaged. Moving hands forward and let's go all the way up. Arching, backward bend, palms to chest, full exhalation. Okay, we'll repeat on the other side now. Ready? And let's stretch arms up. And see if you can go back a little extra. Exhale, we go down, full forward bend. Let's move left leg back. Push the knee back as much as you need to. Make sure front knee and ankle are in one straight line. Hands interlocked over right knee, and let's go back. Reaching up, raising chest upward and backward. 2 actions at the same time. Checking how you are breathing. Use your breath to increase the arch here. Exhale, forward, hands on the floor. Okay, let's prepare for the side stretch. Right hand on the floor. You can use block if your hand doesn't reach. So right hand next to right hip, left arm up and over. You can try bending right elbow if that helps you to lean a little bit more better. Continue leaning with your exhalation. Remember, this is a side stretch. We don't want to create arch in the spine here. Take 1 deep inhale and let's drop hands. We take our mountain, straightening the spine. Dropping knees for poppy position, stretch arm forward. Sink chest, option 1. If you are ready, option 2, raising the knee off the floor. Do this again only if you are able to breathe. If you struggle with the breath here, keep the knees down. Always stay wherever you can breathe properly. If you have lifted knee, keep the knees tight. Let the weight go a little extra on the shoulder and chest. Knees down, hands next to chest, upward facing dog. Point the toe, shift hips in between elbow, knees are off the floor. Reach up and then go back. You should feel like a full expansion on the ribs, on the collarbones. Without dropping knee, raising the hips up to the ceiling. Take a little pause here to create a length on the spine. You can give a little bit of bend on the knee. Let's move right foot forward. Shift hands over right knee. Check knee ankle is in line and let's take our backward bend. Raising chin, chest and reaching back, trying to increase the arch for the second round. Use exhale as we go backward, reaching upward. Now let's come back center, pushing hips back for the half split. Toes pointing to face. That'll help you straighten the knee a little bit more. Continue lifting chest so we are not rounding. And really focus on the right hamstring. Option 2, stay here and breathe. Or pushing heel forward. If you're pushing heel forward, make sure your shoulders are over the hips. Create a straight line. So even if you have your front knee bent, just make sure your shoulders are in line with the hip. If you have straightened, you can try joining palms on the chest. If you are stable, stretch arm up to the ceiling and then try pulling arms backward, creating a nice arched position. Exhale, back to center. And with control, bend your front knee. Step onto right foot. And then shift left foot forward. Raise right heel, shift right hand under. Same on the left side. Push elbows behind the knee. Forehead to knee. If you round the back, keep your knees bent. If you are all right on the back, then we are straightening the knee completely. If you straighten the knee, then we are tightening the knee gap. Relax the breath, tailbone reaching upward. Next exhale, look forward, join palm, arms up, and take a backward bend. Palms to chest. Okay, we take our Samasthiti position, arms next to the body. Keep legs tight, closing the eyes, and take a little break here, a little observation, and see how you are feeling. We have done a lot of back opening, hip opening, heart opening. We are preparing for Ardha Baddha Padmottanasana. You might need a block to balance the body. So bend right knee, hold right foot with both the hands, and shift heel below the navel, right knee pointing down. Option 1 to hold toe with the left hand and just stay there. Option 2, right hand behind the back and try holding your right toe. Again, you can just stay here. If you are ready, you keep left hand on the block, stay halfway, or take a full forward bend. If you can keep hand on the floor, they'll stay slightly forward on your left hand side. Final position is chin to left shin. So continue looking forward, but try moving chin to the shin, raising the hip upward. And remember, I've given you other two options. You can just stay upright with the right knee bent in a half lotus position. Coming up with control, bend left knee, straighten up the spine, and we release the right leg down. Take full exhalation. If you have low blood pressure, be careful. This might make you feel dizzy. Let's try on the left side. So bend left knee, raising left foot a little bit more high using your hand. And let's shift heel below the navel. Option 1 to stay here, holding the foot with right hand. Option 2, left hand behind the back and hold foot. Stay here. Only if you are ready, if you want to go forward, your right hand can stay on the block, stay halfway, or if you are ready, hand down on the floor and then take a full forward bend. Keep the hand the way you like it, so whatever feels more comfortable for you. It can stay slightly forward or slightly back. Chin to shin if you are doing a full position. Tailbone to the ceiling, right knee is tight, chin reaching to the right shin. Just see how you are breathing right now, relaxing the breath. We are taking one more breath. Look forward, bend right knee, straighten up the spine, and with control, releasing the left leg down. Come back to Samasthiti, closing eyes, still body position, and see how this feels. We are preparing for Surya Yantrasana. So let's sit down on the floor. Bend your left knee at 90-degree angle, raising right foot, knee, ankle in line, and we want to wrap our arm around the right leg. You can interlock the finger if that's available, and then start to move knee back and forward. Pushing knee back and forward, continue straightening the spine. This will help you to open up the hip properly for the Surya Yantrasana. Okay, we keep moving a few more times. And let's prepare. So we are shifting left hand outside right foot, right shoulder behind the right knee. Right hand on the floor, Lean to your right hip. So right hip is stable on the floor. And start to turn chest to the left side. As you turn chest to the side wall, we are pushing heel up to the ceiling. Working on straightening the knee. So you might be here with the knee bent, and that's alright. Just focus on turning the chest up if knee straightening doesn't happen. Always stay where you can breathe. Use exhale to open up chest and use exhale again to push heel upward. If you are stable, you can try creating a bind here, interlocking fingers around the right thigh. Continue turning the chest upward, making sure we are not rounding the back here. Keep the toes pointed and let's bend knee, releasing right foot. Let's try on the other side. So right knee is bent, right foot on the floor, left knee ankle in line, and let's create bind, or you can just keep your hands wherever it's reaching. Elbows around foot and the knee will help you hold the leg properly. And let's start to move knee side and forward. This particular pose is called Hindolasana, the cradle position. Continue moving, few more seconds. And let's prepare. So your opposite hand, right hand outside the left foot, left shoulder behind the left knee. Left hand down and lean to your left hip. So your butt is placed properly, pushing heel up to ceiling and turning chest to the right side. This is a full deep twisted position with a hamstring stretch. So every exhale, pushing heel upward, turning chest upward. The right elbow is softly bent and pulling toe towards your head. You can stay here or try creating a bind if you are ready for it. If you are working on straightening knee, just focus on straightening knee only. Point the toe, continue turning chest, and let's stay here for few more seconds. Feeling the twist, opening on the hamstring. Okay, with control, bend left knee, left foot down, and let's release. Okay, lean back and we take a little ankle rotation 3 times, clockwise circle, anti-clockwise 3 times, feeling the stretch on the ankle. Squeeze toes and open up widely. Squeeze, open, squeeze and feel, spread it widely. Let's do our almost last pose, Marichyasana A. So bend your right knee, heel close to hip, left leg is straight. You can have a knee softly bent if you need to. So stretch right arm forward. You will need a strap for this position. So we are moving arm around the right shin, left arm around back. Use strap if your hands are not reaching. Otherwise, try interlocking the finger. And keep a little arch on the back. Let the chin come to the shin. If you start to round the back, you can just stay upright or half away, wherever you can maintain a straight spine. Use exhale to go forward. Pushing the navel in will also create a little more space for you to go forward. Next, exhale, come back up, and let's release. Switch on the other side. Let me turn. so that you can see this side properly. Left knee bend, your left hip might stay a little off the floor, and that's alright. Right leg straight, left arm forward. Keep your strap ready. Left arm around the back. Use strap to bind or interlock finger, or try holding the wrist. Raise chest. This can be your option 1 to just stay there. Just make sure you are not rounding the back. Continue raising chest, and we move chin forward. Chin to shin is what we are aiming at. Right toes pointing to the face. Keep the right knee tight. If you really have to, you can have a little bend on the right knee. Push the navel in, and now work on the breathing. Long, steady exhalation. And see how it feels. There is a lot happening on the hamstring, on the hip, a lot of elongation on the back as well. Inhale, come back center, and let's sit up straight in Sukhasana or Vajrasana. Eyes closed, and let's take 3 deep breaths here. Taking a deep inhale, slow exhalation. 2 more times. Okay. Bring chin to chest. And let's take our neck rotation. Go to right side. Lift chin. Left side and chin to chest. And we rotate 2 more times. Focus on the neck stretches. 1 more. Looking up to left side, chin to chest. And we are switching. Go to left side, chin up. Right side, chin to chest. And let's go 2 more with focus on the neck. Continue breathing 1 more time. Looking up to right side, chin to chest. Lift chin. We will end the practice with 1 round of Om chanting. So let's join palm, take a deep inhale. Take a moment to show your gratitude for today's practice. And let's prepare for final Shavasana. Coming on the back with legs wide, arms open, neck relaxed. Use this time to stay completely present with your body and breath. Use this time to also stay unbothered completely from the past, from the future. Stay here for 3 to 4 minutes or as long as you like. I'll let you relax here. I'll see you in the next one. You take care.